Hello, and welcome to the channel. Before we get into the football, please consider subscribing because it helps me out a lot. Thank you. So, for today, we're going to talk about how the Premier League is not necessarily better than the Bundesliga because everyone seems to think the Premier League is the best league in the world. First, let's look at tables. Bayern Munich are at the top of the table in the Bundesliga as of currently. They are the reigning champions of the Bundesliga and the Champions League. And at the top of the Premier League table is Manchester United, with a joke defensive pairing of Victor Lindelof and Harry Maguire. They're not even good enough to get out of the Champions League group stage. That's how bad they are. And they're top of the league. In second, third, and fourth, we have Manchester City, Leicester City, and Liverpool. Man City are, after all of the money they've spent on transfers, aren't even able to win the Champions League or even make it to the semifinals. Last season, they only made it to the quarterfinals. Like, horrendous. Leicester City, while they are a fantastic team, just don't seem to be the top quality and have the biggest budget you need to be a world class team these days. And the current Liverpool team is so filled with injuries that it really should not be in the top four. It really should be like around seventh, eighth, maybe sixth after all the injuries they've had. Meanwhile, in the Bundesliga, we have Leipzig, who actually knocked out Manchester United in the group stage. We have Leverkusen, who are on a great run of form, and it makes sense why they're in third place. And Borussia Dortmund, who are just having an overall great season with young talents such as Erling Haaland and Jadon Sancho. In the Champions League, both leagues send four teams when we'll be looking at that. Chelsea are one of the Premier League's teams. They've been doing fine. Manchester City comfortably finished first place after being given a pretty easy group. Liverpool have done okay. They were in a group with Atalanta and Ajax, and they managed to get it through, but neither of those two teams have really been that challenging for them. And Manchester United couldn't even get out of the group stage because they're bad. Meanwhile, Bayern Munich finished top of their group, undefeated, with their only loss of points being a draw to Atletico Madrid. Borussia Dortmund calmly put down Lazio and Club Brugge to top their group. Borussia Mönchengladbach were predicted to finish third in their group by most people because their group had Real Madrid and Inter Milan, and yet they still managed to finish second place and send Inter Milan packing out of the Champions League. Next, let's look at the 2019-2020 Champions League season, where let's just look at the semis first. I don't see any Premier League teams, but in the semifinals, I think I see three Bundesliga teams. And the final, I see a Bundesliga team. And would you look at that? The Bundesliga team won it. They won the final because the Bundesliga is better than the Premier League. Who would have thought? That's just incredible. Incredible. I think nothing more needs to be said except that the Bundesliga is better than the Premier League and that you should subscribe. This has been the Football Nerd, and until next time, goodbye.